Okay, so this is just a really quick Classkick version. I'm going to show it on my iPad because it's a little bit easier to see it. So basically, the computer version looks a little bit different, but you can create your assignment. So I'm just going to show you a summer camp one that I did. We've been creating in Google Slides, and then once you create into Google Slides, you can save a PDF and then put these in as the background, right? So I'll do it on the iPad because I can kind of shrink it. So basically, these are like my exact Google Slides. And then after I import them as backgrounds, then I go back in and I can add audio buttons. You could give audio instructions. I've added a link to the simulation. You could add a link to a video solution or you working out a problem. They can just make their own text boxes on here, but I think what we're going to do is you can kind of pre-make these little green dotted boxes where they are supposed to write stuff. Right? You can add pictures, you can add videos, you can add other PDFs, you can add images. So basically this is kind of like what I created for my summer camp. So that's all fine. We were pretty much doing all of that in Google Slides, adding all of the stuff in one place for them, which the kids really liked. But this is why I really love this. So in my summer camp, I haven't actually used this in class yet, but in my summer camp, let's see, where's the circular motion one? I think it's this slide here. This slide. Okay. Oh yeah, I got to go to view work. Whoops. Camp Thursday. It's a little bit harder I haven't quite figured it out on the iPad. Let me just scroll. Oh, I'm in the wrong roster. That's why. You can assign it to different rosters, right? So I'll just go into my afternoon Littles camp. So you can basically see, you can kind of pre-select things that you want it to auto-grade, or you can just go in and grade it yourself on here. But what I really love about this is while the kids were on the Zoom using the circular motion simulation from physics classroom, I could see them typing in their work, right? So as they're typing it in, I'm kind of clicking it through, right? And I've left these little stickers for them. So if you see here, I can add a sticker. So I was like, oh, well done. And then I can be like, good, well done. Or I could add in, I'm using an Apple Pencil, which makes it especially easy. Then I can be like, yes, or no, what happened to this part? Or I don't think you understand that. And then sometimes the kids would go in and fix that, right? So I could add little stickers and little notes and I could see what they're doing. And then look how fast I can see everybody's work, right? And so basically while they were working on this simulation, some of them have extra copies in here, I just clicked through this and I added little notes. And then when I would get to the bottom of the list, I would just go back to the top and I would just start through again. So I could kind of watch them and I could say, hey, Adam, that looks great. Or, Adam, check the note I left you. Or, you could kind of question them as they were working on it. On the computer version, I can't seem to get it to work on the iPad. I could actually see little thumbnails of all these slides all together, but I haven't quite figured that out. But anyway, so the stickers, you can add your own stickers. You can create your own with your own little Bitmoji, which I think is cute. I'm going to do that. But basically what I really love about this is that instant feedback. I'm going to be able to write on them and they can see it if they're online at the same time as me, right? There's also like a little hand raising feature up here, where they can raise hands to, say that they have a question. So even if you're working asynchronously, you could check to see if they've left you a question. They can help each other anonymously, and then I think you get like a report of who helped who, like they can raise their hand and another kid can kind of help them. I don't know 100%. I don't know 100% about it. But anyway, so that's kind of like the basics of it. I hope this hasn't gotten too long. And then just a sample of what we're working on for physics. This is going to be our beginning constant velocity unit. So again, we've just taken our Google Slides. We're going to link to Pivot, and then I'll go back and put the link in afterwards. I'll link a little wrap-up video, kind of stepping them through the simulation. They can put screenshots. They can put photos. You can embed like a little multiple choice question so you can see if they're getting it, etc. This is like our lab report. So anyway, little check-ins, so we figure like this would take them like a week. You can add a little audio instruction. Oh, and the other thing that's cool is like, this happened in camp, like I kind of didn't explain something well. So at any time, if you go back and add, like if I go in here and I add a text box, right? I can add a little note. It immediately shows up on everyone's slide, right? So that's a little bit different than if they've already kind of pre-downloaded their copy of, Google Slides or whatever. So anyway, that's kind of a little short version, so hope that's helpful. If you have any questions, feel free to reach out to me. My name's on the list, Kim Freudenberg, because I'm really, really excited about this Classkick. I think it's going to help a lot.